India is losing ground, quite literally, not to another country, but to the sea. 6,907 kilometers of its shoreline is facing threat from erosion, from Tamil Nadu to Odisha to West Bengal. For those from Shatobhaya, a tiny hamlet of the Odisha coast, that reality is already here. The sea has swallowed the summer palace of the local Kanika royal family, a century-old school, acres of farmland, livelihood, and lots of memories. A 400-year-old Panchubarahi temple was the last structure to be washed away.
ଆସି ଜାଗାଟା ମାନେ ସମୁଦ୍ର ପାଖ ହେଲେ ଭଲ ଏରିଆ ବାଲି ଏରିଆ ଯେତେ ସାତ ତାଳ ବର୍ଷା ହେଲେ ବି 7 ଦିନ ଯଦି ବର୍ଷିବ ତାର କାଦୁଅ ଟିକେ ଲାଗିବାର ନାହିଁ ଆଉ ଭଲ ଜାଗାଟା ସିଏ ଆଉ ସେଭଳିଆ ଜାଗା କୋଉଠି ଆସିବ.
While the Odisha government has started rehabilitating these climate refugees, they have lost everything they once held dear. From proud farmers, they've become daily wage earners now.
ଆମର ଜମିବାଡ଼ି ସବୁ ଯେଉଁ ଲୁଣା ହେଇଗଲା ଆମର ରେକର୍ଡ ଜାଗା ସବୁ ଅଛି ଆମେ ଚାଷ ସବୁ ଖାଉଥିଲୁ ଆଚ୍ଛା ସେଠି ତ ପ୍ରଶାସନ କେବଳ ଆମକୁ ଜାଗା 10-20 ମିନିଟ୍ ଦେଲା ଆଉ ତ କିଛି ଦେଲାନି ଯେଉଁ ପ୍ରତିଶ୍ରୁତି ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଯେ 1 ଲକ୍ଷ ଜମି ଦେବା ପାଇଁ 1 ଲକ୍ଷ ଜମି ବି ଦେଲେନି ଆମେ ଯେ ଖାଇବୁ କ'ଣ
କିଛି ନାହିଁ ରୋଜଗାର ଏଇ ପିଲା ଦୁଇଟି ଟିକେ ଡାକରେ ଗଲେନି ସେ ବାହାରକୁ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଖଟୁଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ତ ଆଉ ଯାଇପାରୁନି କୋଉଠି.
Once a bustling locality of 7 villages, just 150 kilometers from Bhubaneswar and close to Bhitarkanika National Park, Shatobhaya fell prey to the hungry tide of the mighty Bay of Bengal. Now Shatobhaya is just a vast beach with sand dunes, a few uprooted and damaged coconut trees, along with a small bush of keora plants. But this is not an isolated story. A 2022 report by the National Center of Coastal Research in Chennai found that between 1990 and 2018, around 25% of Odisha's coastline has been affected by erosion. But an even recent study by the Berhampur University's Marine Science Department paints a grimmer picture. It says that over 60% of Odisha's coastline is prone to high levels of erosion.
Coastal erosion is more along east coast than west coast. East coast of India, the geomorphology of the coast is mostly sandy and sometimes it is also muddy, whereas the west coast is mostly rocky. Therefore erosion is less along west coast and erosion is more along the east coast.
While erosion happens naturally due to the waves that carry the sediments from one place to another, there are human activities that contribute to it. One major reason is building dams and even ports, which make the land prone to erosion.
In the last 30 years, due to the change, like the construction of dams, embankments, and number of anthropogenic interference along the coastline, so they have changed the pattern of erosion and deposition. And if you see along the Odisha coast, like the construction of ports, which is really creating a problem because in the northern side, so mostly erosion happens. In the southern side of the port, you find deposition.
According to the NCCR report, in West Bengal, the situation is worse. 60% of its coastline is under erosion threat. Puducherry is already showing signs of erosion with more than half its coastline under threat at 56.2%. The percentage of erosion in Tamil Nadu is 42.7% and in Andhra it's 28.7%. But is there a solution? There isn't a generalized one-size-fits-all answer to that question.
We have to understand the change of nature. Then we have to carefully use the engineering structures. It's better to go the nature way, like mangrove plantations. There are a number of other soft engineering kind of things are there which we can do. Or the best way is to just don't interfere.